What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to take a look at the all-new 2023-24 Select EPL International Hobby Box from Panini. These are going for around 150 bucks or so at the moment, and this is the third Select International box that we review on the channel. There should be one more, the FIFA one, whenever it comes out. But as always, we're here to show you guys what this product's all about. So let's get right into it. If you enjoy this kind of content and want to see more, consider dropping a like down below and subscribing if you haven't already. Really helps out the channel, and it really helps us grow more than you think, guys. It really goes a long way, so we appreciate it as always. And when you click on eBay search links on this page and make a purchase, it can result in us earning a commission, which also supports us in the long run as part of the eBay Partner Network, just an FYI. And let's get all these packs out. We got one more. All right, and as you guys can see, 5x12 format, 60 cards total. We should be getting 3 numbered cards per box on average, and either a red Prizm auto or peacock auto. And I'll put up a reference table on the screen for you guys to see, actually, after I show you guys the back for a little bit. All right, here we go. And yeah, the first thing you'll probably notice is how the print run on these is between 2 to 3 times as much as the La Liga and Serie A international boxes, but you know, that's nothing new at this point. And you know, theoretically, this is an improvement over last year's boxes, especially with, you know, guaranteed auto and potential case hits like the ones you can get from Hobby. Let me just show you guys the side for that information. But yeah, let's actually get right into this. Should be a bunch of packs with a bunch of fillers here. Very, very normal for Select nowadays. Just so people don't take all the patches or autos out and then he'll leave you with everything else. But starting us off, Jordan Pickford and Kaminsky there, Souza, and we have Matthias Jensen as our first red wave out of 149, 145 out of 149. A lot of these seem to be stamped on the line, like not where they're supposed to go, but just the small things that we notice, guys. But yeah, for those of you just getting into the hobby and seeing Select for the first time, keep an eye out for the different rarities of cards in the set, with, you know, Field being the rarest, Mezzanine being in the middle, and Terrace being the least rare out of all those. Well, I guess most common. Least rare would, you know, make you assume that it has some sort of rarity, but it's going to be very, very common actually. So here's our first non-numbered parallel. Declan Rice, really clean red. I love to see it for Arsenal. So far this is winning. And in terms of chase rookies, guys, I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of the videos, a lot of the different formats, and seen, you know, or heard the same thing over and over again for the rookies. But Ethan Nwaneri, at this point, I can't say you can go like technically wrong with him, but he just has a lot of hype. He is heavily prospected in the hobby, but you know, your much safer bet is going to be Kobe Mainoo. And of course, you have John Duran after that, with, you know, a few other rookies that we talk about in the hobby box review of this set. Link in the description down below for that. But there is Matoma Field and Matthias Jensen once again. I wonder if we're going to get every single one of his cards today. But this one feels like it has either a filler or autograph in it. Let's find out together. All right, Alex Scott, Phil Foden, Aaron Hickey, and it looks like it's just a filler, 1 of 1. All right, Richarlison. If you guys didn't catch on, or if you're new to the channel, that is one way to designate a filler. It's the most basic looking card you'll ever see out there. So it's extremely unique. Hope you got the sarcasm there. Some people might need some explaining for those things, but all right. Anyway, if you're wondering what the print run is on the Peacocks, then hopefully we can pull one to show you guys in this video. The Peacock Prizms. They're typically, well, your safe bet is to kind of put it under 20, but it really, really depends on the sport and the set itself. But usually it's kind of ballpark what the print run is. Some of them can go all the way up to 49, believe it or not, if not more. So typically it is pretty rare. So, you know, it takes a few years to see a bigger sample size from each set. So that's kind of like the downside. It just takes forever to kind of see what it actually is going to turn out to be in terms of print run. But let me actually make some room here because we do have an auto. We're going to set this down and hopefully it's going to be a nice one. But we got a Szoboszlai out of, unfortunately, 149. It's going to be a mezzanine, but a nice one for Liverpool nonetheless. We got this one with a filler. I can guarantee it, unless somehow we got 2 autographs, which, you know, can happen. Whatever box does not end up with an auto is probably gonna, you know, go to someone else's other box. Ooh, this is a rough filler right there. Maybe that's a good sign. But here is Mr. Cold Palmer. Red Prizm Field, the rarest one so far. Let's put him with Declan Rice. And 3 packs left. No idea what to expect from the auto, guys. The checklist is pretty stacked, although, you know, stacked in terms of like names, but the good auto ratio is actually pretty rough. There is John Duran that we mentioned earlier and Lewis Miley, another one to add to the list. But yeah, I mean, really, you're hoping to, you know, besides like some of the standout like mainstream, or not mainstream, like current day players like Heung-min Son, Haaland, KDB, you know, handful of others, you're looking at, you know, trying to pull a Robin van Persie auto, or Zlatan, Owen, Michael Ballack, and a few other legends as well. Here is Eze, standout player for Crystal Palace. So we got 3 of these so far, and last one hopefully has a peacock if it is going to be non-numbered, but we can only hope for so much. There is Kobe Mainoo making an appearance, and it is just going to be a silver Virgil van Dijk. So there's a lot of like chrome dust on these for some reason, but moment of truth, guys. Let's see what we got. Let's try to play the guessing game here. It is going to be horizontal. Oh no, it's going to be vertical. Can we get a hint of who the player is by the initials? CK. Who is CK? I can't think of it. So let's flip it around. 3. I had a sleeve stuck there. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got a peacock, Chris Kamara. For what it's worth, it's a throwback peacock, but could have been way better in my opinion. But there we go. Pulled a peacock Prizm auto to show you guys what these look like. Let me get a 130 points top loader for this one. All right, there we go. So these look really nice under certain angles. Other than that, I mean, the wave is gonna, actually the mosaics are really, really rough. I like the waves on the peacock way better than the mosaics, but anyway, these are not numbered, but they are SSP, and you're gonna see way more of this guy's autos than David Beckham or, you know, all the legends that we mentioned earlier. And that's kind of why they don't number them, so they can play with the print run. But let's do a quick recap of what we got. So we got 2 unnumbered reds, Field and a Terrace, and then we got 3 numbered red waves, Field, Terrace, and a mezzanine. So nothing too crazy from this box, but this is what you can expect, and you can honestly see, or you can, like, you know, expect to get way more red Prizm autos than peacock ones, but, you know, it is nice because it is rare. So how do we actually feel about this format? You know, I can tell you once again that this is an improvement over last year's boxes for sure. You know, and those felt like glorified mega boxes that no one really wanted to pick up at the price point they were selling them at initially. But yeah, obviously with the guaranteed auto, they had to increase the price just a little bit, but I think it was like a much needed change. The auto checklist, you know, is the roughest among all the other select products for like the leagues that we've reviewed. So like La Liga and Serie A so far, EPL is the roughest. Obviously, the biggest chases from these are going to be the gold waves numbered to 10, any like of the newly added case hits, peacock rookies, and any legend peacock or red Prizm autos. Maybe ones that are nicer than this one, but you know, think red Zlatan Prizm in his Man United kit. It would look pretty sick. So anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, found it helpful. Thanks for watching. Stick around for more content, group breaks, and giveaways. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.